Welcome back to the Napoleonic Stacking channel. I'm the Napoleonic Stacker, and in this video we're going to take a look at some gold and silver that I've purchased recently and discuss whether now is a good time to be buying precious metals. Stay tuned. So as some of you may know, not too long ago I did an exchange for 1.3 troy ounces of my gold stack for some very specific numismatic ancient coins. And one of those coins has already been reviewed and it's in the channel. But ultimately that left a hole in my stack. And is it a good time to go out and be buying gold, be buying silver? For me, with everything that's going on in the world, I felt it was important for me to go back and actually replenish my gold. And that's exactly what I did over the course of the last couple of weeks. And not only that, I also picked up a few pretty cool silver pieces, which I'm also going to show you today. But really, right now, is it a good time to be buying gold and silver? And you've really got to weigh the situation at hand. What does the inflation look like in our country today? How's world events playing out? Do you trust your bank and the financial system at large? These are all key questions. Not only that, but breaking it down to the premiums, silver effectively is already between $35 and $40 an ounce when you factor in what it actually costs to get your hands on an American Silver Eagle, or, for example, a Canadian Maple Leaf. These coins used to go for $16, $17 a few years back. Now you can hardly find an American Silver Eagle for under $40. So the real physical price of the metal has far exceeded the spot price already. And it's definitely concerning to me the way premiums are going and how much of a disconnect there is between the paper price that they're trading on Wall Street and the actual price of the metals that you're picking up physically. Now, with gold, for example, the gold premiums aren't nearly as high, and they have been creeping up steadily. Typically, your gold, you could get it for 6% or under on a regular basis, a gold eagle, sometimes as low as like a 2% premium. And now, depending on what size you're getting, I'm seeing gold premiums anywhere from 9 to 20% on some online bullion dealers. Now, your local coin shops, you can oftentimes get better premiums at your LCS, but on the silver, I'm seeing very similar premiums on the silver at a local coin shop as I am with my online bullion dealer. So you've really got to think, is it a good time to be buying silver and gold right now, or do you want to kind of hang on to your cash and maybe wait for the prices and the premiums to drop? And, with me, I'm not a financial advisor, I'm not a psychic, and I really don't know what's going to happen going forward. But based on my educated guess, I foresee the prices of silver and gold continuing to climb. And even though we've seen some bumps in the stock market recently with the, hopes that the crisis in Europe's going to be ending soon, possibly, it's a little inexplicable as to why the stock market's going up. The Fed has begun to raise interest rates little by little. It went up by 1 basis point the other day, and the stock market went up, which is really strange. So what precious metals are going to do is really anyone's guess. But for me, I like the security and the safety of holding physical metals. And if we did find ourselves in a real financial crisis or some other disaster, I've got something real physical and tangible that I can sell or trade to be able to provide for my family. The safety net that precious metals provide is important to me, especially given the circumstances of everything that's happening in our world today. So for me, obviously, I am still buying, and I'm sticking to gold more heavily than silver. I do have a few silver numismatic pieces that I've been picking up, but as far as just straight up bullion goes, I'm picking up a lot more gold. And the reason why is the premiums And also, I'm trying to add more gold to the stack. My silver is definitely much heavier weighted than my gold is currently, and I'd like it to be closer to a 50-50 split. So without further ado, we're going to take a look at some pieces that I've picked up recently, and I'm going to try a new mode on my camera to hopefully get you some more detail on the coins. And we'll start with the silver pieces. So taking a look at this first piece, this is actually a 1879 Carson City silver dollar. And the Morgans, of course, are one of the most popular coins in the world, one of the most heavily collected. And I have almost a complete set of Morgan dollars, all of the dates and the mint marks, with a few exceptions. And this one here is probably in very good condition, almost good condition. It's not in great shape. I've not been too picky with some of the harder to find pieces, but I'm very glad to have it. And then taking a look at this one, this is another key date Morgan, 1895, and this is from the San Francisco Mint. You can see the little S mint mark down there at the bottom. And this coin's probably in fine condition. And again, this was another one that I needed for my Morgan set. And if you like Morgan silver dollars, let me know, and I'll probably do a full video on them, show my full stack of Morgans if y'all are interested. And this next piece is part of my World Coin series, and it's a Nicaraguan 10-cent piece. And this is actually a 90% silver coin. It was struck in 1880, and it's got some pretty nice toning around the edge of the coin. And then on the back here, you can see it reads 10 cents. So pretty neat. I have a whole collection of silver coins from various countries that don't have bullion programs, but at some point in their history, they struck coins in silver. And I'm trying to find one from as many countries as possible. So this next coin is a US Commemorative Dollar from 1983. And you can see here it's got the eagle on the front looking all majestic. And this has got kind of a proof finish to it. You can see it says Los Angeles Olympiad, and it's from the year 1983, minted in San Francisco. I got this for a pretty good price. You can usually get these modern commemorative dollars pretty cheap, and of course they're 90% silver, just like the Morgans. This next coin I was very excited to pick up, and it's a 1/4 ounce gold Mexican Libertad. And you can see here it says 1/4 onza oro puro. It's 2019 was when it was struck, and it's in 3/9 fine gold. And this coin was actually struck at the Mexico City Mint. The 1/4 ounce Libertads in gold are typically very difficult to come by, and they carry a high premium. I was fortunate enough to get this at a relatively good price. And on the back, you can see it's got the eagle eating the serpent on the cactus, and it says Estados Unidos Mexicanos. Just an absolutely beautiful, beautiful piece of gold, and I am so excited to have it as part of my stack. And some of these others you may have seen from the previous video because I reviewed them directly. This is the Russian chevroniets, which is close to a 1/4 ounce of gold. This is the old Soviet trade coin. And you can see it's got the farmer there sowing the fields. This coin was also called the sower. And on the back, it's got the coat of arms of the Soviet Union. And I actually ended up picking up 2 of these coins. You can see here's the second one. And they're both in really good shape. I would say they're AU, possibly MS condition, but very glad to have these 2. They're pretty rare in the United States. And my wife absolutely loves the Chinese pandas, so I saw this and decided to pick it up for her. This is a Chinese panda. I believe it's a 1/20th ounce gold piece. Very, very small fractional gold. It's from 1988. And you can see it's in really good condition. It's still in the mint packaging. And there's the Chinese temple on the back. And on the front, you've got a happy little panda. Looks like he's getting ready to chow down on some bamboo. And just a really cool coin. This one is 3/9 fine gold as well. And you can see it is 1/20th of an ounce there. If you can make it out just right there. So pretty neat. And then this last piece is the one that's been staring you down on the table this whole time, and it's my 1 ounce gold Philharmonic. As y'all know, I'm a big fan of the Austrian Philharmonic. I love the silver Philharmonics and the gold Philharmonics, and this is actually my first 1 ounce gold Philharmonic, and I'm so completely happy to have it. And you can see here all of the different instruments, and some of the anti-counterfeiting measures on this coin is actually the detail in the instruments themselves, in the harp strings and the details in the Vienna horn over here. And then on the reverse, you can see here it's got the grand Muscovarian organ. And if you take a magnifying glass, you can really zoom in and see some of the fine details here, which are also anti-counterfeiting measures. And this is 4 nines fine gold. And you can see here it's before the euro, so it's 2,000 shillings. Just an absolutely beautiful, beautiful coin. A great piece of gold, and I'm so thankful to have it as part of the stack. So have you been picking up any silver or gold recently? Is now a good time to be buying precious metals? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up, share with your friends, and subscribe. And until next time, Napoleonic Stacker, signing out.